All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and let me tell you, we shouldn't have an empty table for this one. You know, whenever you see this, that means we don't have the wines in the store, but they're all listed up on our website. We will have them in the store because I'm a huge fan of wines from Verona. Amarone particular, Recioto, the greatest wine made in Verona, and just great Valpolicella. This is the next great thing coming from this region. This Luca Federigo guy, one of the disciples of Quintarelli. Well, he started working there when he was 17 years old and worked with the great Giuseppe Quintarelli for 20 years. These wines definitely resemble those of the great one. This is a blend, this Valpolicella Rapasso of Corvina, Corvinona, and Rondinella and Molinara. I give percentages here, but that's what's planted in the vineyard. So that's how they used to do it in the old days. The grapes get ripe, they bring them in, they crush them, they ferment them together, and this wine's got a beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers, red berry fruit, cherry, strawberry, with a good hand of earth, kind of clay-like Play-Doh minerality you get from this area, bright red cherry pie fruit on the tongue, smooth velvety tannins, and pretty floral notes here, really lovely spice and that minerality showing through on the finish. Excellent juice. Is a great little entry-level selection, $36, fantastic. The Perio, this is a unique blend here. It's 50% Amarone and 50% Rapasso. So he blends these two together after they've been fermented, of course. In 2008, he made no Amarone. So he doesn't make Amarone every year, but he makes this Perio every year. So that's what he does with the Amarone when he doesn't make it. Anyways, this has got a beautiful bouquet, that fresh floral note, the red cherry, the wild strawberry fruit, cranberry, that distinct Play-Doh, clay-like minerality showing here. Lots of sweet berry, cherry fruit, lovely richness, velvety tannins, a host of that floral and spice through the finish, and a firm hand of acidity here also. This wine's got wonderful balance. Even better on the second day, most excellent juice at $81. All right, the Rubio is up next. This is half Amarone and half Cabernet Franc that's been dried. So similar to the Alzero, and this wine's not produced every year because the Cabernet Franc doesn't get ripe every year. And wow, this wine, a blockbuster, man. Woof. A firm hand of tannins in this wine. The Cabernet Franc has a little tannic backbone, but they dry the grapes so that makes them a little, polymerizes, oxidizes them a little bit, so it makes them a little softer, but a big wine. Still very well balanced, though. Some nice spice box, dark cocoa, dried meats. Really gains in size on the second day. This wine, it's incredible length and balance, very rich, lots of zest, some tongue-tingly minerality through the finish. Most excellent juice, man. Wow. Showstopper, the Amarone, and this is the same blend as the other, the Veronese wines, the Rapasso, because, like I said, it's a field blend, and it takes 3 to 4 months to dry the fruit depending on the vintage. A classic style. He ages it in big Slovenian oak, and this wine has a gorgeous bouquet here. Dried cherry, sweet tobacco, dried flowers, cocoa, lovely bit of that earthy clay-like minerality, and wonderful richness on the palate. Wow, this has got a velvet-like texture, big, but still has balance. This wine's got lovely freshness, that cherry liqueur fruit, that lovely exotic spice, dark cocoa, even more coming out on the second day. Most excellent juice, and a fraction of the cost of Quintarelli at $112. Still expensive, but hey, he doesn't make it every year. Very meticulous in terms of making the highest quality wine possible, like this Recioto that he's only made twice, 2003 and 2009. And Recioto is the best wine made in Valpolicella. And this wine is very concentrated. It's like an Amarone on steroids, an array of dried fruits, dark spices, balsamic, 70 grams of residual per liter, man. It's like a dessert wine, but this wine wears it well. It has a firm hand of acidity, keeping things fresh and leaving you wanting a second glass, not sweet at all. This wine just oozing with flavors, and the finish, it just goes on and on and on. Killer juice, that's right. My highest rating here, and hey, you know I love Recioto. This is one of the best I have ever tasted. That's what we had to drink with our new friend from Larco Winery from Verona. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.